All right, my Forex family, this is Sidney Guajardo coming to you live from San Antonio, Texas, and we are the Trading Places. Let's see if we can find some trades. We are. I expected it to be a good day today. We found a few trades that I liked. They turned out pretty successful. Let me. Let me check something right quick. Yeah, we're just rocking and rolling. Okay, let me let's go to our charting system. And all right, here we go. So gold, it's doing pretty well. It's at 1740. There was some economists saying that it could get up to 1800 by the end of. It's supposed to be that way at the end of April, and it tanked. But I don't think there's anything solid during an election year. Everything, even though things really don't change much during an election year, everything is just sensationalized by the media. So that's just the way it is. Everybody's just a little more in tune to what's going on with the news. It affects the stock market. Everything's kind of together. But anyway. Let's move on here. Let's gold is at 1740 with 65 cents. Let's put a timestamp on that. Right. Hold on. Where is it? Are we here? Okay, and it's obvious that we are on a upward trend. Okay, I don't like to give trends on this, but it's going up. But there's not any agreement there, so I'm just going to put no agreement. And this is the PM session. Okay, let's go to $30 or US 30. I'm sorry. Let's erase this. I called it short. It moved up and it's been moving short here. The gold and the indice US 30. When I say short 6 or whatever date it is, that's my prediction. And obviously, when you try to predict something in Forex, it goes the opposite way. But we don't use any indicators on that. That usually just do some scalping. But let me move this over here. It looks like it's moving short now. So let's put let's put our stuff, our tools. It's kind of in a big consolidation. Do you agree? Yeah, me too. Right there. So I'm just going to put no agreement. Okay, let's look at euro dollar. We looked at 17 trade pairs this morning. Short when indicators turn, everything just it hasn't really moved. It's been in a range. So indicators still have not turned. I'm going to leave this there because it's going to turn. We just don't know where. That's why we have to wait on King Solomon to send you an email. So let's do our timestamp right there. And our line, where are we? We're right there. It's in a range. It's still in a range. Let me, I'm going to do let me just move this over and do our little circle. I'm going to erase this one, guys. I'm going to wait for this to actually turn into a trade. Now, when I say no agreement, that doesn't mean walk away from it. What it means is it's just not ready yet. So a lot of this stuff just moved in ranges all day today. Let's look at dollar yen. No agreement, and it shot down. It just stayed there. So, but it looks like it's starting to move downward, but it's just not there yet. So let's do this erase mode. We're either going to have a great evening or a pretty good Forex Tuesday. So just get your popcorn ready, right? Put a timestamp here. It's ranging. Boy, this is the first time I've used this tool this many times. No agreement. Guys, when you run into some trade pairs that say no agreement, like right now our first 5 or 6 trades have been no agreement. Don't resort to scalp, because when a trade's not moving, whether you're doing intraday trading or scalping and intraday trading are the same thing. It's just you're in a one trade for a lot longer than you are for the other one, than you are in the other one. Intraday, like your typical looking at structure, looking at trend, looking at different patterns or whatever, what type of trader you are, you end up trying to get, 20, 30, 40 pips. Scalpers usually try to get anywhere between 5 and 10. So you're in and out of the trade with momentum really quickly. Give me 1 second, gotta wet my whistle, hold on. So when this one's if you really take a look at it, it's been in this kind of odd looking consolidation range here for maybe a week. But it looks like it maybe want to turn. So I'm gonna say no agreement, but just keep this on the watch list for a short trade. That's what I would do. Let's go to Euro Yen. Also another trade that was in consolidation. I mean, this is a huge one. Look at this. This one hadn't moved since last week. Unbelievable. Okay. There's just no agreement. It sure does look like the indicators want to turn short, but I'm going to retrace my my statement, retract my statement. No agreement. And here at Trading Places, we just use indicators to help us pick the trend, and you'll get an alert when the trade is ready. Knock yourself out. Go get in the trade. It's awesome. Aussie dollar versus the US dollar. I really like this one long. Let me see something. Well, that was a good trade there. Thank you very much, Mr. Solomon. Even though it looks like the indicators are turning up, look at this small retreat or this small. I'd wait for tonight for this one to get back in order. Let's put a linear regression. No, we don't need a linear regression on this one. We could just put an arrow. Looks like it's starting to get into a. We'll just go right here. Let's go to pound dollar. Also retraced. This is a good long call here. Boom, boom, boom. It's a lot of work doing this, isn't it? Okay, let's see where we are. All right, here, market closed kind of went flat on us. We just have to wait with our laptop next to our honey, take some trades. I'm also going to wait on this one because it kind of had a sell-off. I mean, it's not, there's no sell-off in Forex. It's just, it looks like it's sold off. But I'm just going to say no agreement on this one. A lot of no agreements. Lots and lots of them. Okay, let's look at dollar Swiss. Long when indicators turn. Boy, it just not moving. I mean, it went down, but this is not. Not good. Go to race mode. This is also in, well, I guess it seems like today the best day of Forex was in the morning. I picked up about 10 trades and hadn't lost money yet. I did good, actually I'm 100%. Let me see, this is a no agreement as well, guys. Excuse me. Let's go to pound Swiss. Long when indicators turn. Boy, that one really went nice. Pound Swiss. Very, very nice. And then it sold off. The other ones that we made calls on, it did the same darn thing. I mean, they just sold off the last 5 hours. It really did. Let me check something really quick, guys. I'm trading some live money, testing. I wanted to test live money on an indicator here, and we've done pretty well. Only missed a couple times, but I'm going to periodically check on this. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this one. So move this over. Whoops. It's not a word you want to use in the world of Forex while you're trading money, right? Whoops. That's so funny. Oops. Okay. Let's do our racing here. Let's do, let's do horizontal ray. I like this horizontal ray. If you haven't, for those students who haven't checked in a couple days, go to your help bar up on top and download the, where is it? Current version. And you'll be able to, whoops, and you'll be able to have these robust lines here. They also have the price entrance. You know, those who want to, like price action. This vertical line is nice. It has a date, so we can timestamp. I love that. The linear regression, which is our trend finder, which, look at this. You can pull it down. It finds the zero line for you. And these act like a Fibonacci. Well, to me, they do. Because you can use these support resistance lines. That's what it's for. So I'm going to call this long, guys. And we will move this over here. Text. We're going to call this long of indicator stay. This sell-off here kind of freaks me out a little bit, but it's going to touch this 0 line here and probably bounce. So what does this say? Nope, that's not it. Long. I'm probably going to do some videos over the next couple of days on how to open up an MT4 account. Okay, how to take a trade on an MT4 account. Look at this. You know, I've set this up with the Bollinger Band. You need to know how to do it. You know, so I'm going to do that because it's an easy process, but there's some people that just don't know. So I'm going to put it in there just in case you recruit somebody. By the way, if you like what you see and you're a student, you tell somebody, we're going to pay you for your efforts. We appreciate you. Aussie dollar versus the Japanese yen. Long when indicators turn. I didn't put my knickknacks. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Look at this. It went up again, and wow, that's crazy. But anyway, let's put our line up. Must have not had coffee on here or something. Okay. I'm going to erase this. And I'm going to stay with long when indicators turn. All right, let's go to the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. No agreement, but that thing shot up like crazy too. And then, look at this. Boy, look at that trade. Beautiful, man. And then it sold off. I love that. So we have some movement in Forex, just not a lot of them, but it happened. You got to keep your eyes open. Let me see here. I'm going to keep the trend up because it's still long, you know. So this thing takes off long again. You'll get a signal. Okay, let's look at Swiss yen. Short when indicators turn. It did for 5 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4. For 6 hours, it came down to here. So, and then it started to move back, and then it went this way. So you got, you know, maybe 10, 15 pips, but not bad for a short moving day. I'd like to get 10 pips in one single candle, but sometimes it doesn't work. But you can only control what you can control, right? Look at this here. This is something else. Ever since here, it's just been in a huge range. What is it going to do? I don't like guessing, so I'm just going to call this no agreement. It is better sometimes not to do any trades than to force trades. You have to be very selective on what you do. I'm going to show you this account here. Pound, dollar. This will move up. What else am I in? Am I in something else? Okay, so look at this here. I just opened up this account and I'm auditioning for a hedge fund. And so I'm losing $7.50, but I've made almost 1% for the day. But I've taken 2 trades. I'm only taking the best ones, and I've done very well. So 1% a day will, on this account, is $2,600. And 1% a day is very, very, very conservative for Forex, if you know what you're doing. But this is the type of money you can do. Look at this one here. I'm also auditioning. $2,400 is a lot of money, but it's a $5 million account, and so far I've made just south of $600,000 in a little over a month. But look at all the trades I've taken here. I never like to risk more than 1% of the account in a trade or lose that much. 1% is 50,000. But look at the tiny losses I've taken. Look at the monsters that I've made. Just kind of, this is the profit right here. And I was using a 20 lot size, and I was making some pretty good gains. Then I switched somewhere. These would all have been monster deals. I switched to a 100 lot size, and I think that's still too small. I was trying to find a sweet spot. But you could see all the money. It's just unbelievable. Let me see. Look at the size of. Look at this. It's crazy. Where did I switch? There we go. Started to see some big O trades. I just went to 100 lot size. I never looked back. But these are just some monster profits here. So I probably would have been somewhere maybe 20% on the day or on the month if I'd have been trading 100 lot size. But definitely that win ratio right there is really close to 90+%. When you add all the trades together, even like with this one, it's brand new, I'm 100%. This one, I don't know, I've missed. Let's count. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoops. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. There's 33 trades, and I missed one there. Two, three, four, four. So is that 33 divided by 4? Is that what that is? I'm at 88%. That's not so bad. But on this account, I started off at 975. Okay, let's look at some more. I just hate to keep looking at these deals and looking at nothing but, oh, this is This one looks tasty. Euro Aussie dollar. How did you find this trade? I'm wondering. With everything selling off, and it sold off like the dickens this morning, I'm gonna wait on this one. It's too close to the bottom to make any type of money. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what I'm looking at. Let me erase all this and tell you the reason why. I'm not questioning King Solomon. He is the man, but he is a computer. I don't know, is he a computer? Because the other day he called me, he said he wanted more praise for what he's doing, but no, I'm just kidding. So let me tell you what I'm looking at. King Solomon is a computer, works off of numbers, and let me show you. So if we take this thing short, could it go short here? Yes, it can go short there. But this here, that's a new low. I'd rather wait until it gets past here. What if it hits this support line and takes off north? I don't want to get into a trade where I'm only going to make 5 pips. I want to make big pips. I want to do this. I want to do this. So let's just wait on this one. Let's wait for the AM. I'm going to put it on a watch list. Watch list to go long. Let's go to Euro Pound. King Solomon did again. Look at this. So this was a sell-off and then it just went up. That's crazy, man. We're going to have a mixture of longs and shorts all this week. It's going to be great. I love it, love it, love it. If you like it, I love it. Let me put my stuff up here. Vertical line. I'm just going to put this on watch list as well. Watch list to go long. Man, I really like taking trades. Really like taking trades live. And I like doing that because as a trader, taking live trades in front of millions of people or potentially millions of people can make you look like a fool. But when you know what you're doing, you look like a magic man. Yes, just like the Heart song. And I'm so confident in my indicators that I take live trades. And I don't think I've ever lost on one. I'd have to really think hard. I think my students really appreciate that. Long, when the indicators turn, it did exactly what we did, and it went down just like everything else today. There was a sell-off at the end. This is the last trade of the day, guys. Even though it's going long, I'm going to put this on a watch list to go short. All right. Okay, you guys, not a lot in Forex today. Be looking for some motivational videos coming out. Fear is a big thing in Forex. It's fear is something that is not real, and I'll prove it to you in these videos. So keep an eye on that. I'm going to do some MT4 videos. I'm going to do some CR chart training. I really love this indicator here, Rochelle. But if you're going to do any scalping, just use it on gold and US 30. Do yourselves a favor. You do not want to use it on Forex right now. It's well, right now meaning like right now, because everything's in consolidation. So do yourself a favor. Just look for structured deals, look for trend, and just trade Forex, unless you see something obvious. So, but anyway, with everything that's going on in the world, make sure you hug your family, because you just never know. And I really believe that we were put on this planet to help other people that can't help themselves. So be nice. Be nice to someone. Help someone that can't help themselves. It makes yourself feel better. And also do it when no one's watching. That's what character is. You know, we could always do nice things when everyone's watching. But try it when no one's watching. And don't tell anybody. Just do it because you want to, if you can. But be like the airlines as well. The airlines tell you, you got to help yourself before you help someone else. I'm a firm believer of that as well. So you got to take care of your camp. But anyway, we gave you a bunch of trades today that to look out for later today. If you are a student, keep your Sierra charts on. Your alerts will go to your email if you set it up correctly. If you're not a student, I urge you to become a student, and Forex can change your life. I did it because I didn't want to trade money for dollars or money for time anymore. I want to spend time with family. Both my kids are gone, and it's just me and my wife, and we're trying to make up for lost time. And I want to show you the same way to do it. But if you want to start Forex, you want to do it the right way, it's $3.99 to start, and $100 a month. If we do come out with some really cool indicators, there may be a surcharge. But for the most part, it's $99 a month. You get every indicator that we have. So, but anyway, so from San Antonio, Sydney Guajardo, and The Trading Places, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.